What's going on, YouTube? I'm coming to you. I'm in Montana, picking up a load, and I'll be heading to Brownswood, Texas, on this load right here. But I came to talk to y'all about how I purchased my next truck for $5,000. I was in the process of buying this truck before for 16, and I got him down to like 13. But the people was always, every time I go to see them, they never come around to meeting up to see the truck. So I was like, forget it. So I held on to my money. And then last night, I saw a post on Facebook for a guy selling a truck in La Place, and my girlfriend is in New Orleans at the time. He wanted $5,000 for the truck because the truck looked like it had a bad oil cooler or a bad water pump, and he was stranded with no money, so he wanted to sell the truck quick. So he was selling it for $5,000. So I saw that, got up, went to Walmart this morning and sent my girl $5,000 so that she could buy the truck. We just finished purchasing the truck from the guy. He signed over the title. Now we have a truck that we purchased for $5,000. The truck have 1 million miles on it, don't get me wrong. It's a Freightliner Columbia. It's blue, and it got a Detroit 60. The good thing is that they have a Detroit 60. Yeah, it's gonna cost me about $6,500 to rebuild the truck engine. I probably might pull in 10 G's just to get the torque all the way up to like 600 RPMs, 600 torque. You know what I mean? Get some other stuff done to it. I probably put a little chrome. I need a chrome bumper. Probably put a chrome visor, some chrome windows. You know what I mean? Set it up a little bit. Put a fridge on the inside, as well as a TV. Get it together. You know, but yeah, just to show you, it's easy to get a cheap truck that could actually makes you money. If I want to, I can also just get the oil cooler and the water pump redone, drive the truck for about 3 months to where even if I make $2,500 a week, that would be about 30 G's. I could turn around, purchase another truck off of that truck, as well as rebuilding that engine just off of running that truck for 3 months and fixing the water cooler, the oil cooler, and the water pump. 1 million miles doesn't necessarily mean that your truck is actually going to need an overhaul. Some people, if you actually take care of the truck, you can get an overhaul in after 1 million miles, 1,000,001, 1,000,002, 1,000,005. It just depends on how the truck was maintained previously by the previous owner. It's all about maintenance. You could buy a brand new truck straight off the lot, and a month later they give you severe issues. You could buy an old truck and it could give you no issue at all, and drive down the road with no problem, just minor repairs. I fix cars, so I'm mechanically inclined, so I'm gonna do most of the work myself that needs to be done, the water pump and everything. And depending on how difficult the oil cooler is, I'll probably pay someone to do it. If it's not that difficult, I'll just do it myself and see if I could keep most of my money in my pocket. So that's how I'm gonna go about that situation there with this truck and get it together. Get me a driver, and hopefully me and the driver can make some money together. But yeah, I was just trying to give y'all some insight about how you can get a cheap truck and still be able to make money. Also, with getting a cheap truck, A cheap truck don't necessarily mean you have to go everywhere. You can stay in your city if you live in a city with a lot of freight. Places like Texas, Georgia, Chicago. You could just stay in your city and do city runs until you get your money up in order to rebuild that engine. You know, so even if you was to do a minor breakdown, you would be close to home. You don't have to worry about being stranded on the road like this guy. You just do city runs. So that would be a next idea for people that's buying used trucks. If you're buying used trucks and you know you might need an engine overhaul soon, your best bet would be to stay in the city. Do city runs, get your money up, rebuild your engine, put a new clutch on your transmission, jump back on the road, make your money. Also, I feel like it's better to have a stick shift truck instead of an automatic, because with a stick shift, when it goes out, all you have to do is replace the gears, which is a whole set of gears in a box that you just push in, bolt up, that's it. Now with an automatic transmission, you actually have to go inside of the transmission to do repairs to the gears, which is more expensive and more work. So yeah, that's the next thing you gotta look at when you're buying a truck. It's good to have an automatic because you don't have to worry about shifting, but it's better to have a truck, a stick shift, because it's cheaper on maintenance. And to me, the cheapest engine out there you could get now in the market is a Detroit 60. If you can get a truck with a Detroit 60, it got good torque, horsepower. If you tune it right, it also have good fuel mileage if you maintain it right. So I hope this was able to share some information and light on buying a used trucks. Like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell for when I drop more videos. Be safe on the road. Enjoy.